Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, April 3rd, 2012. I'm Mike Eckford.
And I'm Fiona. And you know what, Michael? I have noticed in the past month or so, you have been referring to yourself as Mike. You never used to do it. In 15 years, you've never introduced yourself as Mike. You're a casual guy now. Roll up them sleeves.
Noticed.
Drop some G's,
I haven't noticed.
Mike, you're calling yourself Mike.
I'm going into a bit of a wormhole here. Maybe I am becoming a new man. Maybe it's like a caterpillar to a butterfly.
You know what it is? Secondary youth. That's what it is. You're trying to recapture, yeah.
Ah, one more button?
No.
Just one more?
No. That's secondary gene.
I actually heard them screaming in the control room as I did that. All I heard from the control room, which, just so you know, is about 50 feet away from us, all I heard was, no.
Mike, you don't.
Right.
Anyway, Mike Eckford. How are you, Mike Eckford?
I'm good, Fiona Forbes. Fifi LaRue, FIFO.
Okay, let's look outside. It's dark and dreary. It's April 3rd. When is this going to end? Well, it's supposed to end tomorrow.
Yes, and the weekend is going to be good, and this will all be a gray memory in the past.
Easter weekend, I hate it when it's rainy for the kids. Do the kids still do the Easter egg hunts and stuff?
Well, yeah, we do them inside the house if it's raining. You just, if it's raining, you just do them inside.
Because I remember my family used to go to, we always used to go to Gambier Island and have a big Easter egg
and my
hunt.
kids are young, too, so you need to keep them contained.
I can't say Easter egg hunt with a straight face. Anywho, inside the mind. Moving on. There was a big motorcade. I saw it on my way to work.
Now I'm saying it in my mind. Okay.
It's like the Chicago Blackhawks. What are they really? So I saw this big motorcade on my way to work, and it was coming towards the west side. And
huge motorcade.
Huge.
Like
and then I drove
bikes
downtown. Of course, we have the big convention here in Cole Harbour. They pull up at Cole Harbour, and it's so fascinating to watch because they go super fast, and all the cars drive like 6 inches from each other. There it is. You know why we have a professional artist rendering? Because I said to our crew, as the motorcade was pulling up,
keep in mind,
in front of our office here,
we are a professional news gathering and image gathering operation here.
No, take out the news part. No, professional?
Newsy-ish.
Anywho, so I asked the crew, I see the motorcade pulling up, we don't know who's in it, it could be like anyone, superstar, president, could
maybe
be anyone.
Barack Obama.
And it's like all the sirens going, the lights, and all of our crew, they just stand there. Somebody's just delivered some Tim Hortons. They look at me, this is my invitation. Hey, can you guys get a camera out there and see who it is?
There was another word that went along with it.
Yeah, they told me off.
Yeah, we have a sort of madman-esque way of talking to each other around this office.
Yeah.
And it was pure. Not only did they say no to you, there was actually a lot of derision involved as well.
And then I didn't know whether they were joking. So thanks for taking the time to draw that, kids. It would have taken less time to get a camera.
I bet they pulled that off Google.
Probably.
They're so lazy in there that chances are they didn't even actually draw that.
And you had an exciting night last night.
Yes, last night I went to see the hit of the hit parades, the new Twilight, Hunger Games, last night in the theater. I've actually read all the books. My daughter's read the books. My wife's read the books. So the three of us went last night. My daughter's 14, almost 15. We went to see the Hunger Games. It was excellent.
Did it live up to the books?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's always nuances in books. By the way, kids, even if you've seen the movie, pick up the book because it's just a different experience. There's 2 more to go before they make the movies.
Don't be stupid and encourage kids to read. That's just daft.
A book. Or you could read Lord of the Flies and see where the genesis of the story actually takes shape. But the whole time I was watching this movie, because I did really enjoy it, but I kept thinking back to my own youth, and when I saw a movie that was similar to that, which was Arnold Schwarzenegger and Richard Dawson in The Running Man.
I love this movie. I need to go back and watch it. Now, I asked you when we rolled this footage this morning.
Game show, and they go in there, and granted, Arnold Schwarzenegger was accused of a crime which he did not commit, and he still had to go into The Running Man. And yeah.
But I asked you this morning, I said, is Richard Dawson alive or dead? And you
I said emphatically.
Without a pause, you just said, dead. Totally dead. Well, we Wikipedia, where you can find facts that are almost true, and apparently he's still alive and in his 70s. Survey says, not dead.
Sorry, Richard.
He almost died.
He almost died?
No, because you almost announced his death prematurely. Wouldn't that be like the Hunger Games?
Twitter's going to do it soon, but Twitter likes more irony in their death announcements.
I know. Okay, so I tuned into the Today Show this morning, as I am wont to do, because I
love Big Al Roker.
I love Al.
Well, little Al now.
He's medium-sized Al. He's normal-sized Al.
Middling Al.
And I love that show. And for some reason, I had read about this. I didn't know whether it was an April Fool's or not, but they were going to get Sarah Palin to fill in on the Today Show. And of course,
Katie Couric is over at ABC right now. Good
Morning America.
And wasn't Oprah on one of the shows too? Like, it's just
I just tuned in and I saw Sarah Palin and I thought, you know, this is a publicity stunt that's actually making me change the channel. Not a good one. I don't know anyone who wants to see Sarah Palin unless she is Sarah Palin by Tina Fey. So that made me go to YouTube because I was going to find a clip of Saturday Night Live, ha ha ha. But then I found this clip that I'd never actually seen before. Have a listen to this.
Speaking with, we are ill. But ultimately, what the bailout does is help those who are concerned about the health care reform that is needed.
But ultimately, what the bailout does is help those that are concerned about the health care reform that is needed to help shore up our economy.
I forgot how good she was at that.
I know, and it's going to be interesting because there's that new movie coming out with Julianne Moore where she's Sarah Palin. Apparently, she's really good.
Why wasn't Tina Fey playing her?
Because I guess that would make it a comedy.
Yeah, but just because she's a comedic actor doesn't mean she has to do comedy all the time.
I know, but I don't know if
Look at me, I'm serious.
Well, you know, Sarah Palin in real life is actually comedy, except for when she's filling it on the Today Show and trying to be funny.
Was she any good, or was it meh?
Well, you know, they had, you know, not... Tori Spelling was the guest that I tuned in, and I actually don't care what Tori Spelling is doing, and
Sorry,
I don't
Tori
care.
Spelling, alive or dead?
Survey says
still
career dead. No, I don't care about Tori Spelling, nor do I care about Sarah Palin talking to her, so I actually just changed the channel.
So it was the perfect storm of not caring.
It was. I have a picture of our relationship, Michael, that is very special to me because it is something that you and I have joked about ever since the day we met on television, that we one day wanted to do a show like this. This is a picture of our relationship.
Oh, oh, that's awesome.
Isn't it great?
Now up here is a little mustache.
Who's the big bush?
The mustache has been living here forever on the upper lip, and we'll just put him up there with this big wide brush. Then we'll go back to our palette. I've watched a lot of his shows.
I know, I love that show.
A lot.
Let's check in with Elise at Rock 101. Here she is.
Hi guys, well this is the final week of Classic Rock 101's World Tour. This leg is of course Bruce Springsteen in London at Hyde Park for the Hard Rock Calling Festival. It is like the best show, it is the one that people want to go to, and you only have a few more days to get in. Departure Lounge is going to be this Thursday, so when you hear Bruce Springsteen, remember, you gotta call us at 280-1011, text or email worldtour@rock101.com. Get in fast because it's almost over.
Very nice. And when you talk to Elise, tell her I say hi.
Elise, if you are watching, and I hope you are, because otherwise we are going to hunt you down and kill you, you look gorgeous today. Doesn't she? Hot little number.
Every day. I
she
get
does.
to work with her.
We're going to take a